Here we go.
All right, Kelvin and Ling here on the face-off. Ling making a few moves in early, making a shot, and it does get stopped by Warhunden. Quick chance there for New Gettysburg. Now Peter is going to take a shot off of Colin's shield, and he will recover it briefly, as Linking will turn up ice with it once again. Trying to pass it over, and Death is there, but that goes loose. And Yoda will pick it up. He goes behind the net. Long stretch pass to J-Money. Hits him perfectly on the tape. J-Money boosting in, and Kelvin does get it away from him, as Peter will give it back to Kelvin. Breakout starting here for the Kudas. Colin is going to try to break this up, turn it behind his own net, give it over for J-Money. And two skaters trying to block the lanes for J-Money are not going to be able to do anything, as Yoda just almost turns it over. But J-Money is going to recover this. And they'll give it back to Colin, as he had a little bit too much pressure to handle there. Colin walking out, giving it right back to him. Sorry, bud.
That's okay. We got to get used to what it's like talking with somebody.
And Peter is going to pick this up and go to Kelvin. Kelvin turning inwards, trying to go back to Peter. And Linking is going to grab this. Has J-Money just for a second, gets closed off. But Death is going to give this over to Peter. And not much doing there. J-Money to Linking. Darkling trying to get through Death. And he eventually does get the puck back. Now J-Money in close, and Kelvin up for Peter. Darkling to J-Money. One-on-one versus Kelvin. Gets through him, takes a shot, and beats him.
What a goal!
Tell me more about that, buddy.
Show the money, J-Money. Oh, pretty much just driving the net freaking strong and out-clicked the defender there and just jammed it on home. Quar, or whoever, yeah, it was Warhunden in net, evac, and GG.
Death is going to pick this up and gets stripped by Linking. Gives it back to Kelvin. Click battle back and forth here, as Kelvin will recover this. And a bounce pass to Peter. He gets on the inside and takes a shot. It's blocked by Yoda. And now Yoda back to Colin. Colin to Yoda. And Death does cut that off. Gives it over for Kelvin. Nice clean passing here. J-Money, right as I say that, goes wide. Yoda does pick this up on the defensive end. And he will find his target, J-Money. As Peter and Kelvin. Darkling now having it, but Death does take it away. Really just puck all over the place here. Nobody maintaining possession for too long, as Kelvin starts to walk in. Yoda does take it away, accidentally takes a shot. Kelvin just misses the net. And now Ling on the defensive side takes it away. Death trying to bounce it to himself, just misses. Colin way out of the net, and Peter has it. Got a block here, and it actually turns into a chance for New Gettysburg. J-Money does not get the pass from Darkling, and that's the end of that quick chance.
Some aggro goalie for the win there, almost.
Very dangerous moves by Colin. Now Peter can't get through the defense. Yoda putting it up the top boards. And J-Money does finally grab it. Now to Yoda. Back to J-Money. Not too much ice for these skaters. They're really getting contested pretty quick, as Peter puts this in the corner. And he'll put it back to Warhunden, who throws it out for Kelvin. Kelvin just didn't expect it enough. Now Yoda, backside. Giving it to the Lane King, in close, in the slot, back and forth, hits the post. And that's an unfortunate shot for Lane King.
Wowee.
Talk to me.
And of course, J-Money with the crown there, with the only goal of that period. Yeah, like you said, it's been a tough battle. Coverage has been pretty tight. The forechecking is strong on both sides, but of course, J-Money, he got in with that one opportunity, and it's a 1-0 game right now. But I'd have to say that blue team probably has the edge, because Warhunden and those boosts. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens.
What do you mean by Warhunden and those boosts?
He keeps boosting, you know, sideways, guessing wrong, and you know those can easily be goals if they just don't miss the net.
The Colon goalie could be the difference here. I think that's a good observation. Now Linking does pass it over to Peter. Peter's got Kelvin one timing, just misses the net. And Linking trying to fight back this and get something going for his team. Gives it away again. Kelvin trying to pass it over. And Death. J-Money to Yoda. Yoda bottom side, trying to get it back to J-Money. Really just a lot of passes getting cut off. Teams are not spreading out as maybe they could and using their ice. So they end up getting contested quite a lot here. Shot right into Colon, no problems for him. Right out to Darkling. Ling over to Yoda. Back to Ling, trying to thread it through Death. Almost got picked up, but Peter does get this. Now Death has Peter to lie, but Yoda is in the lane. As J-Money is going to pick this up. J-Money turning back and forth. He gets contested right there, but he does open it up. Gets it back. One timing. Nice chance there. Warhunted with a good save. Didn't boost across.
No, solid save there by Warhunted.
Now Kelvin circling. Passing it over, but turns it over to Darkling. And J-Money is going to pick this up. J-Money on the outside trying to get to the slot. Passes it through. And Peter's going to pick it up to Warhunted. Quickly up for Kelvin. And he will receive it. Kelvin passing it over to Peter. They rotate out, and Darkling does stop that play. Yoda throwing it up the top side. Back for Colon. And the Flyers will try to break it out. Long pass for Darkling. Well received there. Now Ling's going to try to get through Peter. He's not able to. Peter's going to boost. Yoda has to get in that lane. Turns back. Kelvin one timing goes slightly too far over. And that's not going to be on net. Now Yoda versus Peter. Peter trying to get it in close. But Lane King is going to have a little bit of space here. He might have a shot. He will use it. Warhunted with an easy save there. Now J-Money on the goal line. Walking it in. Gives it to Ling. And Warhunted with a good click away there to prevent the chance. As the Flyers continue to get pretty good chances. Kelvin working his way into the center. Now the slot with Peter going to the side, and it's stopped by Colon. Colon will walk it out for J-Money. And J-Money getting in the slot, trying to pass it over. Ling has it, takes a shot to the bottom, and that's blocked by the defense. Death is going to grab this, move forward. Crosses center. Peter now getting stripped by J-Money. Chance in the other direction developing. J-Money taking a shot, and Warhunted does make the save. I think Warhunted's play has improved a little bit in this period.
Yeah, definitely settling in there, settling down, and keeping his team in it right now.
Doing a good job of it. Peter off the top side. Death unable to grab that. And Yoda. Bottom. Interesting pass, but it does get to Ling. He bounces it and gives it away. Now this will go to Death. Death looking for a target. And driving it himself, making a move. Nice chance there. Hits the top post, and Colon does grab it. Now Yoda, as the third man, will give it over for J-Money. J-Money passing to Ling, taking a shot, and he beats him.
So close. So close. It hurts to see that. Oh, King OP, Darling OP.
But I don't think that was on Warhunted, though. That was more of a defensive lapse. Warhunted's got to do pretty much whatever he can. But what a period.
Yeah, no, Warhunted almost had that one. That's why it was so close, so close. But yeah, J-Money still with the crown here. 53 points, huge. What else we got going on? Yoda with 12 passes. Yeah, much of the same except for the last goal there. A lot of pressure both ways. Both teams trying to muster up whatever they can, throwing passes all over the place. And yeah, Warhunted settled in, but gave one up there at the end. But like you said, more of a defensive collapse. Let's see if they can make a comeback here in the third.
Who do you think has to improve their game the most in the third period here if the Kudas want to win it?
That's a great question.
Who do you think is just not doing it right now?
Not seeing Too much. I guess they can all pick up their game just a little bit. They've all had a couple of chances, but nothing too crazy. Maybe Peter Delay can get some snipes in there. Maybe Death can try and pull off some moves and set someone up. They need some better looks. I'm not sure how they're gonna get it.
Fair enough. Peter getting in close. Maybe that'll do it. Not quite. Colin will take this. Bruce says never co-cast a Teroh.
Why?
Oh God.
Oh.
Because
I can't see what people are saying.
Because I ask people questions, and I guess it's just too difficult. You know?
No, it's good. It's good. I like it. It's a good way to cast, and yeah, I just gotta come better prepared when I'm casting with you. That's all.
Nah, I'm just messing around.
It's
Link
good,
King
it's
is gonna take this puck, bounce it top side, and J Money does come out with it. And J Money walking it forward does get through Peter. Kelvin using his boost. J Money passing it over to Link King, and for a chance! Unbelievable.
Great jukes by Darkling. That's what you would like to see from Death, to answer your question a little better. But right now, Darkling's got the moves, and the D didn't have an answer for that one. Can't really blame War too much all the time.
Marker saying Teroh didn't ask me questions, just BM'd me. Long breakaway for Linking. He's got days of time. Passes it over to J Money, and J Money puts it home.
Easy 1-2 timer right there. Looks like their spirits are broken and they're just lost their focus. And the blue team are starting to steamroll now.
Definitely a hard road if the Kudas want to get back into this. And I think you're right. I think Peter's got to get some snipes in. I mean, he's really great at that. Death's got to get some good drives. Maybe this will help, and J Money's back on the defense. But right now, Kudas, they're missing some component, and I'm not sure what it is. But they need to find that, and they need to find it real quick if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely.
Linking making a circle. Kelvin with a nice click away. Up for Peter. Now Peter to Death. Here could be a chance, and he does get it. Nice goal by Death.
And there you have it. Is he listening to the stream? Because he just responded. Got 3 more to go, though. Let's see if they can do it.
2 minutes. Very possible. We've definitely seen more crazy comebacks. But I definitely would not discount these guys just yet. Kelvin to Peter. Peter is going to pick this up. Ling trying to shark that pass back to the third man. Thought he could get a breakaway with it. Kelvin now in close. Peter making a move, and Colin does shut the door. As Kelvin gets it back. Trying to pass it through J Money, but J Money gets some separation. Tries to pass it over to Ling King, and that does get cut off. Peter Delay.
Nice defensive play there by Peter.
Out of War Hunted. Death is picked it up. Death circling once, finding a little bit of open space, and Ling King is there. And he can slow this play down. Turning back, it gives it to Kelvin. Interesting move there. As Kelvin sits and waits, moves in, and Ling King just takes it away. And J Money and Ling King breakaway now, and Kelvin does get back in time. Peter starting the rush in the opposite direction, uses his boost, and Yoda with a nice play to cut him off from getting towards the net. Yoda, no need to force anything now, tries to make the safe pass. It does get turned over to Death. Peter has it, now to Kelvin. Driving in, the shot is stopped by Colin. Death picks it up once again, 45 seconds remaining. Peter grabs it, somehow gets through Darkling. Throws it towards Colin, and that gets picked up. And time winding down now on the Kudas. Not sure if they're going to be able to even get one goal here. As Ling does pick it up. Takes a shot off the post. And Peter. 1 or 2 drives left in the tank. Death picks it up off the top boards. Passing over to Kelvin. Could get a point here. Nice save by Colin. But I'm not sure that was going in anyway. The triple shark. Forces the hold.
Those are so tight when you squeeze it between the shield and the post.
Now
makes you want to say something inappropriate.
Don't you dare. This is a family stream. And that'll do it for our game. Pretty close in the beginning, then just kind of opened up. New Gettysburg never really stopped.
Yeah, let's see. You want to take a look? Wow, they had more passes than I thought. I thought maybe that might have been their issue. No, they just couldn't connect and finish their plays, I guess. Couldn't get too much going. J Money with the crown all game. So definitely a difference maker there with the first goal early, giving them the edge the whole game, and then eventually just wore them down mentally, I guess. They started making mistakes and let in a couple of softies.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think you're right. Just consistency from J Money. He had the crown all game long. He's just playing pretty well up and down the ice. And really, I think for all of the blue skaters there, really just the consistency, not having those mistakes, and each period bringing the same game really did wear the Cudas down. So that was quite the game. Possession was fairly even, 53%, 47%.
Yep.
So
The shots too.
not really like it was a possession game. Really, just a lot of back and forth. I'm actually surprised that the steals turnovers is as close as it is, because of just how often the other team was just up in your face when you had the puck.